guys are stronger and they're like more competitive, so they're more fun to watch.
Because men are more competitive, so it's more fun to watch.
I think there's a difference because men's sports are typically more exciting and draw a bigger crowd.
I think it's based on preconceived ideas. When people think about college sports, they think of men's sports and not necessarily women's sports as much.
People take guys' sports more seriously because I really don't know why.
Men usually get more money to play sports than women do.
I would say the biggest difference is
People love doing
if you go to, for example, if you go to a men's basketball game versus a women's basketball game, chances are the stands are going to be packed for the men's game, and they're most likely not going to be for the women's game.
I think college students show a lot more support for men's sports, mostly for the reason that it's taken more seriously, and you'll see a lot more fans at those games than women's.
I don't think they have to, because I think if you're playing a sport to win, then like everyone's competitive, and you just have to, like the coach should just like treat them the same.
I feel like girls are more sensitive than boys, so you just have to be careful in the way you speak to them.
I don't necessarily think that a coach does need to treat men and women differently. They're both competitive in their own sport, and I think that they should just be coached the best way in order for them to win.
I think coaches have the impression that girls can't take as much as guys can. And of course, like, there is some extent to that, but in general, I think they push men a lot harder.
You'd have to get people to watch it.
How would you do that?
I don't know if you can. I don't know.
I don't think it'll ever happen.
Why?
Because they're girls, and girls will never be seen as equal to men.
Well, I don't necessarily think that women's sports are unequal to men's sports, since 57% of college sports are women. So, yeah.
I think women's sports would have to make a major triumph to kind of like rub it in everyone's face, like we can do it too, and we're just as good as they are.